Today I want to talk about body hair. Did it make me nervous when I first stopped shaving? How does one gain confidence and get over that fear that society has kind of put in us that body hair is some sort of an ugly thing that we as women should be ashamed of? And now also I've seen it moving into men and boys as well. I'm not going to really make this a gender specific video, but I, however, myself do identify as a woman, and so therefore I can only speak from my own personal life experience. Now, I haven't always been as confident as I am right now. There were many a times when I first stopped shaving that I was really nervous to go out into public. I wouldn't do things like stretch, because out of fear that someone would see my armpit hair. I wouldn't wear dresses or shorts because I was afraid of people seeing my hairy legs. And I know that a lot of people are going to be like, well, why didn't you just shave then? And the thing is that I stopped shaving because I didn't want to do it anymore. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like the way I felt after, and I didn't want to conform to the Western beauty standards, which is that women should be hairless. Even when I shaved my legs, I still wasn't this confident person. I didn't feel sexier or just more beautiful because I had shaved legs or armpits. I actually would feel more insecure because I would feel like maybe I missed a spot, or what if everybody could see the little dots on my legs, and yada yada yada. Just insecurities in general. I was just a very insecure person. And I feel like since allowing my body hair to grow out, it has helped me to gain a lot more confidence. And how did I do that, you may ask? Well, I just did it. I felt all of those really uncomfortable, awful feelings until they didn't feel uncomfortable or awful anymore. So I would go out in a tank top. I would go out in a dress that showed my legs. And I would start slow. Like I would start with just, like my ankles showing, and then I would move it a little bit higher until as I got more comfortable. And I talked about it more. I talked about it with people because I felt like by talking about why I was doing it and why I thought it was important that we normalize body hair, because we are humans, we grow hair. It's just the way that our bodies are made, and some bodies grow more hair than other bodies, and that is okay, and that doesn't make anyone more or less beautiful based on how much body hair they have. Now, I'm not saying that everybody should go out and ditch their razors and throw them away, although it would be better for the environment if you did do that. If you do it and you enjoy it and you like it for you, that's great. I'm not anti-shaving. I am very much a feminist. I believe that you should do anything that you want to do whenever you want to do it. If it makes you feel better, then go ahead. If you have decided that you don't want to shave or wax anymore, you're going to go through an uncomfortable period probably, and that is because you are going against the grain. And anytime you're doing anything that goes against the grain, you're going to deal with some uncomfortable situations. I dealt, with even people that I love in my life not understanding why I did it, thinking that it was gross or embarrassing for them to be with me. And you learn really quickly, who is worth your time and who isn't. People come around or are very accepting right away, and you just have to understand that that's just the way that it's going to be. You are not this shell. This body right here, you are not this body. You are moving this body, but you are not this body. You are your mind, your heart, and your spirit. You are so much more than the shell that you have been given on this planet to move through. What you do with your body is completely up to you, but do not be afraid to allow your body to be its natural, most beautiful self, because being your body in its natural state is exactly the way your body was intended to be, or else you wouldn't grow hair where you're growing hair if we weren't supposed to have hair. Talk about it. I find that really, really helps. Just get uncomfortable. You know, show that leg hair, show off your armpit hair, get into public, just keep pushing yourself through that uncomfortable boundary. And the farther that you push yourself through that uncomfortable boundary, you will come out the other side confident, happy, and in love with yourself. Because the biggest thing is that it's not about the body hair or that you're uncomfortable about it or whatever it may be. It's just that you're insecure and you're not confident in yourself of who you are as a person. And that is the most important thing, is to gain confidence. If you are deciding that you no longer want to shave or wax, you've got this. You can do it. People are going to love you for who you are if they are meant to be in your life. And if people are not going to want to be friends with you or talk to you or hang out with you anymore because they don't want to be seen with you at the beach with your hairy legs, then those people never truly loved you in the first place, and they do not deserve another second of your time. I cannot express this enough. Anything that has to do with the way that you look, if people don't like it, tough luck. That is not who you are. Okay? I cannot stress that enough. It is not who you are. You are your thoughts and your dreams and everything that you give to everyone else around you. That is who you are. Please don't be afraid to step out of the norm in any boundary of life. Don't be afraid to do something just because it's different. And just keep doing it if it's what makes you happy. And if you know that that other thing isn't something that you want to do, that's okay. And you're going to feel uncomfortable because life changes are uncomfortable. Being different is uncomfortable. You have to be in your uncomfortable state long enough to become confident and secure in who you are as a person, because who you are as a person is completely up to you. Do you want to be afraid and worried about what everybody else thinks of you, or do you want to love yourself and love life and just get out there and be the best you that you can be? So on that note, I'm going to take my hairy armpits and go inside and eat some food. And I wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely day. Be you.